Assalamualaikum. I'm Samsulatun Shamim. Today we're going to working on Cambridge IGCSE ICT paper 3. So this paper is May-June 2018. The paper number is 3-1. So previously we worked on data analysis. So today we're going to cover website authoring. So those who did not watch the previous video, please go to my channel, and in there you will find out the paper 3 data analysis. Hopefully that will be helping for you. Well, without further ado, let's begin today's work. So first, in here in the task 1, it says that we have to edit our evidence file. So it says that we have to open J1831 evidence RTF file. So we will find it in the source folder. So my source folder is in, I guess, over here. So Cambridge IGCSE, this one, May-June 2018, paper 3. So here is the source folder, paper 3, this one. So it says that J1831 evidence file. Let's open this file. Okay, so now in here it also says that make sure your name, serial number and candidate number will appear on every page of your evidence document by placing these in the header. Okay, so we have to place it in the header part. So in the insert tab, header section, select the 3 column option. So now give here our name as like Shamim. Let's assume my central number is 112233, and let's assume my candidate number is 1234. Okay, so we have done this part. Save this word processed document in your work area with the file name this. Okay, I'm going to copy this one, followed by your candidate number. Okay, so to do so, file, save as. Let's browse the source folder. So this is my source folder. So let's replace this name over here and with our candidate number, and I need to save it as Word document file. So let's save it. Okay, so we have done this part as well. Now task 2. In here it says that you work for hot house design and will develop web pages for a small construction company called Bobby Briggs. Okay, so first it says that efficient markup and style sheet must be used. All color coded must be in hexadecimal. Okay, so this is the important part. Okay, create a new folder called bb_html. I'm going to copy this name from here. In the source folder, let's make a new folder and by this name. So we have done this part. We have done this part from here, and here it says that locate the following files and store them in bb_html. Okay, so I'm going to place it over here, and let's open my source folder, this one. So in here, bb contact, bb map. So bb contact, then bb map, then text1, text2, bb text1, bb text2, then bb logo, bb style, blocks, brickwork, blocks.jpg, blocks, brickwork, and paving jpg, this one. So there is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 files. So let's see how many files are there. There this part's work is done. So let's go to the next part over here. In here, okay, let's make it bigger as well. Let's make it bigger. In here it says that create a web page called bb.htm. okay, so for doing that we are going to use this one. So I'm going to read of this. I don't want to save it. So in here we are using Microsoft Expression Web 4. If you want this software, please comment below. I will be uploading it and give the link in the description. Okay, so now we have to click on file. From new, let's select HTML. So now this is our HTML page. So this is our design view. First thing I need to do that I want to save it. Where I need to save it? Create a web page in the same folder actually. So in the same folder, so I'm going to save it, save as. So let's search the folder over here. So Cambridge question paper May 2018 source folder, paper 3, this one over here. I need to save it by this name, and from here I'm going to select HTML and I'm going to save it now. Okay, so we saved it by the name given. It says bb.htm, not html. Okay, so let's go in the source folder bb. Just rename it bb.htm. Yep. Okay, so we saved it. And now it says that the web page must work in all browser and will have a table structure as shown below. So now we have to create a table look like this. So in here 1 2 3 4 rows and 1 2 3 columns. So 3 columns and 4 rows over there. So to do so you have to click in the table over here. Let's click here, insert table. So there are 4 rows and 3 columns. Okay, so the maximum width of this table is 1200. So we are going to give the specific width in pixel, that should be 1200. Okay, so let's see what the other things it says. So here each table cell is identified with a letter and all dimensions are in pixel. Okay, the latest dimension shown in the table must not appear on the final web page. Okay, so now let's go back here. The border, so you should give here 1, otherwise your border will not be showing. Okay, so there is nothing else we have to do in here. So let's go over here and hit the OK button. Now this is our table over here, as you can see. So let's make it smaller so that the table will be visible more clearly. Okay, so in here first 3 cells are in equal width and height. So let's select the first 3 cell, then click right button over here, and from modify, not actually cell properties, let's specify the height and specify the width. So the width is 400 by 300 is the height. So 400 over here, specify the height, that should be 300, then apply. Okay, the next one 1200 by 250. So first we have to merge it, because in here you can see this cell, all the 3 cells are merged. So to do so you have to select, You have to select the 3 cell, then click over here, modify, merge, then again click right button, then cell properties, specify the width, that should be 1200, and specify the height, that should be 250, then apply. Okay, so our work is in this part is done. The next one, the again 3 cells are merged and the height is 150. So in here, let's select this one, then click right button, modify, merge, and again click right button, cell properties, the width is 1200 as well as the height is 150, and apply. Okay, so in this part our work is done. So in here both cells are in equal width and height, so 630 by 300. So first we have to merge any 2 cells, whether it could be the first 2 or the last 2, it depends on you, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to select the first 2 cell and click right button over here, modify, merge, then I'm going to select the 2 cells over here, then click right button, cell properties, specify width is 600 and height should be 300. Now just apply. Okay. Our work in this part is done. So we have done up to this part. We have done up to this part. Let's highlight it. Okay, so the external table border must have a width of 4 pixels and all internal grid line must have a width of 2 pixels. Table borders and grid line must be visible. Okay, so we will be doing it later, or we can also do it now, it depends on you. So to do so, first you have to select all the cells up to this one, then go to, or you can just click right button, cell properties, click here 1, or you can just leave it like that. We can do it while doing the CSS part. So if you want to do it during the CSS part, that will be okay. So I'm going to leave it like that. So let's skip this part for a while. Okay, so in here, place in cell A the image brickwork. So the image brickwork. So we have to place image brickwork in cell A. So over here, this is our cell A, and in here you can see in the insert tab, from the picture from file, select the particular picture. So we have to go to the source folder again, this one, source folder, paper 3, this one. So in here it says that brickwork, so brickwork, this one, insert. Now I'm going to give here some alternate text. So image of brickwork, image of brickwork, and then just hit the OK button. So this is a picture over here. So we have done this part. Place in cell B the text, click on an image for further details. So I'm going to copy it, and the style should be H2. So in here I'm going to paste that, and we have to select from here H2. Okay, so this part is done. Then place in cell C image, this one, what is it, fabbing.jpg. So let's go over here again, select this cell, insert. You can do it from here as well, or you can just simply click over here, insert picture, that is back this one, insert, and image the of this one, and okay. So resize the image in the markup so that it is 394 pixels. So I'm going to copy it, pixel wide, and maintain the aspect ratio. To do so, you just click right button over here, picture properties. From the appearance, the width, this one, the width should be 394. Then just hit the OK button. So our work is done over here as well. Okay, place in cell D the image bb logo.jpg. okay, just I'm going to copy this one, just simple. Okay, so this is our cell D, insert picture, bb.logo, this one, insert picture. So this is the image of bb.logo. Okay, better. So this work is done. Then this logo of the company which appears on the company vehicles, the letterheads, etc. Make this image hyperlink to open the web page bbcontact.html in the new browser window called a new. So I'm going to copy this one only. So just click right button over here. Okay, just click right button, hyperlink. From here, let's find out bb contact, this one, and that in here it says that it should be open in a new browser. For doing that, just target frame, new window, and that should be _new. Then hit the OK button, again OK button. So now this logo is now hyperlinked. If you want to see whether it is hyperlinked or not, just select this image and click split. As you can see here, a hyperlink is already made over here. This is our hyperlink, bbcontact.html, and target is new. So our work is correct. Okay, so in the next part, so let's highlight it. In the next part, it says that place in cell E the text from bb text 1. Okay, and we have to use the style 1. Okay, so let's open that file, bb text 1, this one, and I'm going to press and hold the control button and press A to select all the text from here, and now just copy it, close it. I don't need that file again. So now I'm going to paste it over here. Okay, and again you have to select it and use H1. So this is the thing in the question asking for. Okay, so place in cell F the text from bb text 2. Okay, so bb text 2, let's open that, bb text 2, this one, and again I'm going to copy this part from here and close it. And in the next, this one is our cell number F, so I'm going to paste it over here. And the next thing it says that, so we have done this part, you name central number and candidate number to the end of this text. Okay, so this one is the end of this text. So Samsung Shamim 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have added the text, set the text, we will undertake building up to the world as H2. Okay, so this one, let's select it, and from this part let's select H2. Okay, so we have done that part. And the next one, set the text web page design up to edited by, okay, as H3. Okay, so we have to select this part and select H3. Okay, so we have done this these two part as well. Make only the text hothouse design a hyperlink to the web page so of this one. So I'm going to select, or I'm going to copy the hyperlink or the address from here, and over here I need to select only this hothouse design, and I need to hyperlink, and I'm going to paste the link over here. And the other thing, it says that which should be set to open in the same browser window. Okay, so target frame should be same frame and cell. Okay, hit the OK button. So our work up to this one is done. Okay. In here it says that place in cell G the image of the map provided. Okay, so let's go over here, select it, and from the insert picture, so this is the map, insert the map. So this is the image of map. Okay, so now let's go back to the question. So we have done this part as well. Make sure appropriate text is displayed if an image is not available. So this one is the alternate text that we have already given, but if you did not give the alternate text during putting the picture or images over here, so you can just simply click right button on your mouse, then picture properties. As you can see here, alternate text, you can give it from here as well. So let's make the table center alignment. So for making it, let's open this. So in the table properties over here, table properties, table, so I'm going to make it center alignment. So apply. Okay, so we have done this part as well. So next, attach the style sheet bb style css to your web page and bb contact html. So first we need to open this file. So to do so, file, open. So I guess this one is our file, so I opened it. Now let's attach the css file with my browser as well as the context.html file. So to do so, you have to click on format, css style, attach style sheet, then browse, then you have to click or select the css file, then open, then just press OK. Again we have to select the next contact.html, then format, css, attach css, browse, select the css and press OK. So we have done this part up to this one, and we have to save these two files in the same HTML folder. So let's go over here, let's select it, and file, save, and this one, file, save. So we have done this part as well. So let's go back to the question. Over here, now the style sheet has been started but needs to be improved using the most efficient syntax. Make sure your style sheet does not contain any HTML. Okay, so open the style sheet bb style.css. so let's open it. So file, open, so this one, open. So this is our CSS file, and edit this style sheet so that it has the following specifications. Okay, so let's first examine it. In here only body and h1 is given, that's mean the heading part is given over here. So in the question it says that h1, h2 and h3 displays the font, this one. If this one is not available, then this font will be showing. If neither these two are available, then serif will be showing. So I'm going to copy the name from here and now follow the steps. So here at the right side, as you can see, the CSS style over here h1, I'm just click right button over here and modify style, From here I'm going to give or write down the name that I've copied here, then comma space again. Let's go over here, let's copy this one, copy, and then just paste it over here, then comma space, and the last one is ready, so copy, paste. Okay, so here as you can see h1, I'm going to write here h1, h2 comma h3 as well. So then apply. Okay, so now as you can see here h1, h2, h3, the font family of this is the font families that is given in the question. Okay, so we have done this part over here, so let's save it. Let's highlight it. Styles h1, h2 and h3 must be center aligned. Okay, so again we need to go over here, modify style, then from the block as you can see text align over here, so just make it center, apply. Okay, so we have done that part as well. Then in the next question it says that, okay, let's highlight it. H1 must be red with no green or blue elements. Okay, so over here or you can just click here new style, so new style, or you can go over here in the format new style, so new style. So here I need to write down the name h1, and what is the question said, h1 must be red. So here is the color, I'm going to select the red one, because so RGB format, it should be in RGB format. So the first two letter is for R, second two is for G, and the last two is B. So first here FF means it's fully red, and you have to start with the hashtag. Okay, so we have done this part, then just apply and okay. In the next question it says that style 2 must be blue with no green or red element. Okay, so it should be blue. Again, format new style, then h2, then the color should be over here blue. This one is the blue one, and by looking at the RGB format you can see it's fully blue. So then apply. Okay, next question it says that h3 must be blue, no green and red. So h2 and h3 are same, so we can just put h3 over here as like this. So in that case our work for that part will be done. Well, in here it says that all borders and grid lines must be red with no green or blue elements and match the requirements of question 1. Okay, so in question 1 it says that external table border should be 4 and internal one that should be 2. Okay, so let's go over here from the CSS part, new style. So I'm going to create a table over here, table, and from the border part I'm going to use the border as solid, and the color should be red as like this. And from the table I want to collapse that border with each other so that the grid line will not be visible. So apply. Okay, so we have done this part. Actually from here where is the question? Yeah, so we have done this part. Now we have to match it with question number 1. So in question number 1 it was asking for the border width. So let's go over here, format new style. So let's give here table. Okay, then table. So over here, table, modify this one. So in the border part, select the border width should be 4 pixel, apply OK, and again I'm going to just create another one for TD. That should be TD, and border 2 pixel, apply OK. And here this style I also want to apply for TD as well, so I can just write here TD. Okay, so let's save it and let's go back over here. As you can see, the outer border is 4 pixel wide and the inner border is 2 pixel wide. Okay, let's see. Yes, everything is correct. Okay, so let's go to the next part. In evidence 1, display the web page in your browser. If necessary, resize it. All the page can be seen, text can be easily read, and the address bar is visible. Okay, take a single screenshot of browser window and place it in your evidence file. Okay, so let's go over here, preview, Chrome. Okay, so this is our home page. As you can see, the table is not centralized, right? So we have to fix it. Go over here, table properties, table is not centralized, central, apply OK. Then again preview, okay. As you can see, it's now centralized. Now I'm going to take a screenshot from here and I'm going to paste it in my evidence file over here. So double click it, crop up to this part. I'm going to crop up to it in this part because it says that we have to show the address. So this one and this one, then crop it. Let's make it 6.5. Okay, now it's done. Let's go to the next question. So we have done this part. In evidence 2, take a copy of HTML source and place it in your evidence file. Okay, so we don't need this. Go over here in the bbhtm code, just select all, copy it and place it in the evidence 2 test. So we have done this part. In evidence 3 it says that take a copy of your style sheet and place it in your evidence file. Okay, so we need to copy the style sheet code, this one. So select all, copy, and in the evidence file paste it. In evidence 4, here it is. In evidence 4, evaluate in your own words the choice of fonts used. So the choice of fonts used for the web page. So we have to write it within 100 words. Okay, so let's go over here. Okay, come over here. I'm going to copy this from here and I'm going to paste it in the evidence file. So here, as you can see, font, these are the 4 points. First remove the format. Then okay, it doesn't, it is not working, I don't know why. Okay, so select it, place it over here. Okay, I probably have to do it like this. Okay, so in here, as you can see, in evidence 4, font match the style in company logo. Let's go over here in this folder, design view. The font of every single picture is matching with the background. So on the other hand, font may be a corporate house style. Font color matches with the logo style H1. Font are script fonts, so are more difficult to read. Actually, that's true. So as you can see over here, all the font, all the things over here are already placed on the picture, so that you cannot edit anything over here. So poor contrast between the text and the background. So this is the question number 13 over here. So I have given that over there as well. We have done this part. So this is the last question from your web authoring. So if you have any question regarding in this topic or in the previous things we have done, please give a comment below, so that I can understand that you have a problem in that particular section, so that I can make a video on that, so that would be helpful for you. So that's all for today, everyone. Have a good day. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.